Hello and welcome to Makeshift Minis.
Happy holidays, everyone! Recently I've been dabbling with underpainting and it's been mentioned to me that you can get different effects with different base coats. So today I'm going to be experimenting with a few different colors and see how they affect the result. If I'm going to test different base coats, I'm going to need something to paint. Using one of my homemade molds, I cast a few water elementals in styrene. After leaving it overnight to cure, it's time to demold the Mini. Once it's out, I use plastic snips and a knife to clean up all the flashing and mold lines. After I'm done working on this one, I cast a few more minis. I'm going to use the first mini as a control sample and not change the basic plan. I start by painting it black and then working my way through lighter shades. After the base coat's done drying, I dry brush on a medium gray. It's always interesting seeing the details come out even with only one other color. Once the gray is done, I dry brush on white. I really need to get around to just making something and leaving it at this stage. With the undercoat finish, I make a blue glaze using 1 part paint to 3 parts water. I'm going to use the same colors for the other 2 minis that I've planned. For my second water elemental, I base coat the mini brown. I always find the base coat is one of the longest steps in the process. I dry brush on a gold yellow once the base coat dries. Looking back on it, I probably should have gone with a tan or a lighter base coat. For the last dry brush, I choose a light yellow. I definitely should have used a different color because now the mini looks kinda spongy. After mixing up some more glaze, I apply a few thin coats. For the last mini, I start with a base coat of gold yellow. I was rather curious to see what would happen with a lighter base coat. Once the base coat was done, I could dry brush on a light yellow. Thankfully, this time it didn't look like a sponge. For the last part of the undercoat, I dry brush on ivory. There's very little contrast compared to the regular method, so this should be interesting. I take my time applying the glaze to the last mini. I definitely need to think about finding a better place for my palette. With all three minis done, I begin painting the bases black. I don't want to rush things and paint over my hard work, so I take my time. With everything done, it's on to the glamour shots. Looking at the minis now that they're finished, there's some definite differences. The normal colors have the most contrast, where the yellow base coat has some, but it's subtle. The brown base coat didn't turn out the way I'd hoped. It's significantly more green than I would have thought. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Happy holidays, everyone, and have a happy new year. Take care, be well, and until next time.